Hello everyone, so I would like to make a tutorial about Root Drum DS. It was originally made by Toldim or Rot, and it was on Game Boy Advance. I used his starter code and I ported it on Nintendo DS and I added features. It's now different from what he did. I think the both drum machine are interesting. So you can choose what you prefer. The one I made is more something live for live, and something which will make things when you play another instrument and which can play with you. Toldim or Rot drum machine is more for composing, I think. So you have this red cross here. You move it with directional pad. And for enter a note, you press A. So I will always say a note, but it's a sample. So you press A for put a note. You press B for remove it, and for the first, it's as simple as that. Just and each line corresponds to a different song, a different sound. Okay. If you press A plus up, so I keep pressing A and I press up. You have a more higher level of a sampler. If you press again, you have random. Random means each time the cursor will play the note, it will be a different sound. You see, it changes each time. After I pressed again A plus up, and this is it plays one time /2. You see, it's the same with 3. For 3 time there is nothing, and the time after it plays. These settings are directly inspired from Nanoloop. I enjoyed these things, and I wanted to have it on this sequencer. You can go until F. So this it will play. It's just the same. I will not explain it. It's the same, exactly the same. So if I keep press A and now I press left, it will decrease the pitch of the note. So you can hear. It goes deeper. And if I keep press A and I press right, it goes higher. So you can have one higher and one deeper. Okay. If you want to change the sampler of the line, you press A and you no, not A, sorry. You press B, you keep pressing B and you press up. So you can change the sample. There is settings, pink settings here. There is the BPM. You can change the BPM with X or Y. I decrease and I increase. Whereas graphical bugs, sometimes the number which is here at the right is just the BPM slash 2 divisé par 2, sorry about this in French. It's for when you play with other drum machine. Sometimes the BPM is not set with the same number, and it's I think it's useful. If you press B plus A, it will generate a random pattern. I will not do it now because it works, but it causes some bugs, so I need to fix it in the next version. So you can have less steps if you press B, keep pressing B and press left. It will remove columns. This will be very useful for the polyrhythmic mode. I will explain that later. So the sync, you can sync this drum machine with external drum machine. Typically, it works with Volca drum machine. It can work also with other drum machine, but you have to increase the level of the sync sound. So it works with Y cable. So there is one mini jack goes to two mono jacks. It converts when it's on. It converts all the drum machine in mono in one jack, and the other jack is the sync signal. So you have to use Y cable for that. If you don't have it, you can't use it. You have to use it. You have to put notes on 11 track. It's the sync. When sync is activated, the track 11 will be only for the sync notes, and it will send the sync. So you can say you want only send sync here, so it will send the sync. It's useful with other drum machine. You can make several things. You can also test experimental things like this. It's funny. But you need this. If you don't have, if you have nothing on 11 tracks, sync will not work. Random mean it will create a random pattern after four time playing, so it's like that. The first time start not at 4, but after it's 4. See, each time, each 4 time it generates random pattern. So for crazy BPM, it's exactly the same, but it will change the ping. I will not demonstrate it. It's really the same. Super live. When this mode is off, you normally can choose a pattern with R or L. And after you create a different pattern, you can they will play the first one 4 times, the second time 4 times, the third time 4 times, etc. But I have to fix some things in this mode. So for now, keep this more live, and don't create different pattern. It will be fixed. But the here select plus RL menu comes from the first version of which was on Game Boy Advance, and which will be erased now because all the options are on the screen, and it's not useful now, and it causes bugs, so I will remove it in next versions. So if this mode is off, when you press B plus up or down, you change the sample of the line. But if it's on, B plus up or down, which we will change all samples, every samples of the sequencer. And when this mode, when Super Live mode is on, R or L, which are the gâchettes on the Nintendo DS, will change the pitch of all sample. So it's like that. The first time I press R, it's like there is nothing, but you have to press several times R for increase the pitch. It's just because the pitch starts too low to be heard. So I press several times. And each time I press, it comes higher. If I press left, not left, L from gâchette, it goes lower, deeper. And if I press B plus, I will make it more higher. If I press B plus up or down, it changes all the sample. And if I press down, it's the same in the reverse. You see. For the pitch, if you press reset, the pitch will come back to the normal to the normal pitch. Yeah, this is the normal one, I think. Yeah. This options is not working for now. I have to fix it in the next version. For the loop pattern, it's the same. Normally it will make the pattern change from 0, 0 to 0, 1 to 0, 2 if you have something created. But for now, I have to fix some things on it. For the IA auto symbol, when it's activated at a certain moment of time, it will make samples, which is like a little like a symbol. You have to wait a certain time before it comes. It will come. When you play another, yes, so here, and it goes. So when you play another instrument in same times, it makes some different things, not too much, but which is cool, I think. So the polyrhythmic mode, if you press on, the sequencer is divided by 2 parts. I forgot to say, I think, that on emulator, the playing is not so good as on real Nintendo DS. If you play on emulator, it will. If you play a real rhythmic instrument, at the same time the playing is not fluid. You have to use it on real Nintendo DS for the best performance and fluidity. So on the polyrhythmic mode, you have to go top or down, and you press B and left, and you remove columns, and so it will make polyrhythmic. For example, if I do that, so at a certain time it start at same time. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, in English. So you can also make stranger things like that, but for her the polyrhythmic working the best for a human ear. Maybe you can try just 3 colons, 4 colons, or 3 colons, 2 colons. You can do that. It's cool too. It's just more. You have to hear it sometimes if you are not used to polyrhythmic for her it. And it's less horrible on emulator. If you do it on Nintendo or real Nintendo DS, you will more hear it because it's more precise, and the precision is very important for recognize polyrhythmic. So if you press 3, you have exactly the same, but we on 3 sequencer. So I can do exactly it works the same. So it's finished for I just want to say that if you want to have it on a real Nintendo DS, I will not say much about it because I think it's forbidden, but now I just will say that now you don't have to buy something else like external card, or you really don't need anything, just some research on internet, and only with that you can put your game on the Nintendo DS. So you will be able to have a outdoor machine on the DS. I will not say more, just that. Only one DS is okay. No need for extra features. Oh, I forgot. Sorry, the second page. I will just remove the polyrhythmic. Not that it can work with, but just for explain better. So if you press on IA sample change, sample we change each this time. You change each one or each two, etc. So you see it change each time. If I select 4, it will change at each 4. 2, 3, 4. Change. And it change again. It's exactly the same with... you can combine these. It's exactly the same with pitch. So it change each 2. This is more experimental. You have to use it with ARL gâchette. So you just change the numbers, try things. It's experimental, and then you play, and then you press R and L. It will repeat some sounds. You can try different things with that. But you always have to stop the sequencer for each buttons here. You always have to stop the sequencer. If it's playing, you can't change this. So thanks for watching and have a nice day.